Padano Michelle was one of Miss Odakru Bishi. Nedi Michelle Minia.
Do she come to her? It's meant me do a diffu.
You diffu.
Oh, why a fan of pay?
But that's it, was one wife.
Oh, glasses never tell say.
You are wearing a deeper color of hairs.
Are you trying to put us together?
I'm insinuating.
What is that? You don't look and somehow the capital. Bibi aboko je. But the mama musimanas asebi one person motive free home man na boy rain komo.
Right. First of all, match production team. When you achieve by na yeni abaya from obi obi achia. Match na po construction. Amo family ni nyina both East Legon and Kumasi. Na agbesisa gbefia. All ensemble. I think say they've done well for me in many ways. And then Ghana Police Service. Mechia mo nyina title commissioners no. Na me dia bewi ogbolo no so IGP. Baby obi open mechia o. Na mechia nkoma especially the police no more ranks na war for more year underground works and operations na no man set. Mechia mo nyina na ma me lady ya kodonko. And I think say me the base here. Na ma can say ya chiobia from UTV.
Me name producer there. Ye name the wafem one paper anka obesi obi anko meti adaka se odepi womma. But Ghana empunto ne Ghana yeyo. And they say show you so because unte no. Through it all wabo humodi abedru hasenti ye ni sopa. That's anape. Chief.
I want to medasi. You me fa we free kesi do na me chia wa hwefu. Ghana fun pimpim a wojibil na wo hwen na na pay. Inkanka me party fu edisifu. Wo hwede sebi amamu ya orokodi obeye mfaso da me yehwebo yeze ama Ghana fu. Ewi ndama me che dwumara. Oye say kwa me despite doctor onna ni nua ofori. Na mabo awona production team ni nyina so abado em de be 3 weeks are now almost a month. Remember a free do a check. But system no why bibi de waji hen Tuesday for atumun. Any program no do cry with too much check the one today. It's you about down as na ya said the one corner one yendam. Na yensu yenya ho keka de biara. Yen fa mbeta ho ni chi na adwuma no onye fe. Tuesday squad is in there hu yeni yaba mo bibi kakra na ikufia ezako chiro so bibi ebe chiro bibi kitu
na misra wede impeza bibi kakra na betwe no
ya hu kolabone ni
ya se sopa ya se wenya bre ababa bibi kakra na biso otunjo so kakra the producers was say obo me ho ban
bibi kakra na ye duma no ye producer no nim Tuesdays
that means me
no nim ye dada
Memphis Sunday to bibi kakra yati eye garu NHI office na nipa bi no mokobura ho no mo a say ye kasa die nipa 9 e no ma hwe wo nkwa na ye ne reporter na e kasa no na o se wo mo prepare kwa de say ye kasa wo ntimi ehu nipa dodo letter dodo na da prepare pa omunye hu wo mo dodo ano ba se ye kasa die nipa 9 e no ma hwe wo mo nkwa
I remember was na anape in fact ya ntasa papa sentinye de se idi asem nature na kankan krate mesi mota o ya akoye de odimoyefu bi sorry ya de okojewu ohon no ya da o haw madwen kakra sentinye de se udi sidam na ehu de se bi obi po na oye bibi no wenu no ho anana dwene mu ka bibi then you know the cause but it say reportage no ho na ena police for wo ho no kra na What bonkrofo kokode obeya ma wunhia sebi in groups. Na mesrede anope se IGP na nimpemfu mimdo America mimso we fi New York aba oko America but still only ho nimpemfu ho national security friend military ahụ nyina wo baka wo ho abomu na wahwe kwana ya ba fada yebutum ya ye security patrols be now intensify in them all because we cannot actually tell there obi no akojo obi na adi no ayi obi ebufu and obi no akoko obi na asem no ayi obi ebufu but these guys drove in there na wanko baby so there baby ma sebi waji ayarhwe ana na wakwa shoot ho nyina radam. I mean it gives an indication there a pole bi wo ho a oye adibio synchrofu bi wo nyada yentum yenhu na adeban now nkrofo so wa drive off woko police fu wo bo ho body na wo ba chi dem nkrofo na wo do aba book but answer na wo ba chi dem nkrofo no obi wo ba wonder there wana no go tum we si chi na wakwa kodi dwuma otide biom na sabi wa hwe nkwa Ghana ha aye won yensusu de ekwan bia don obi ba hwe ne nkwa just like that. Enti se dem asemi oboto gwade na se yesu yenya akonya de ba kan wasema ma obedi kana ebe de before we find the root cause to the matter no kra no or the bambo for intensify security war base mo be the people in Garu. It's a nice place sebi e ho na nkro ho da na ekọ ho kra na base mo we see what ton ho nam na ho ndam ayen o ya attractive ma obi feel the or a place ebe pede be san ba ko bio. Na imagine no be dream no oboko ho abro nko hoda no oba fakrate an oboko news no oba kenkan no oba te the masemi wa akodo o ma se bi nwan kasa won local economy a opede wo boost no kra no obaye din odama ho ti e be sere bambofo at this time people of Garu ntum wonye hwe there bambofo oba intensify security wo na won a wodi dem dwumai yako all out to get to the bottom to know the cause, the root cause or why or they would take a decision there. Baby, my exercise record on, they will just drive in there, go and fire people, just shoot at them. Now what's now womo to do there? It's a matter of serious security concern. And the page Mamutu Maka in the Basre, go to do gufom, Bambofu, ma on fan now a normal issue be a otesi. Nemum yen fanko ye special operation ho na won't get down to the people over there. I'm sure there is something all kodo ente anado bi nkan wansem yenyim esma ho investigations ti ene yenyim se bi security mesma wo boy ho ban frititi besinde what kada wo ye damadi. I don't know if you recall there was a time is it Kweku Ninja or something these guys were killed somewhere buried but Bambofon they were able to get to the bottom waka yi dem nkrofo kra na wo chase su wo ko hu and one I would them human. I'm sure there's a what fussy when you do that when you walk to the bottom of this you know you who the root cause now say being one of Garu and a name potamen with two when your peace of mind now was a continue one daily activity or by emphasis dama yen our mind.
Okay.
Anyway, Madasi, Ecofianan Professional Institute, ACC for Michiam. Many about and somehow and time I Susano. Now the name say your baby a friend who in a northern region. In fact, as we speak, it is still embedded in the minds of Nkofua. Yeah, in that time, say we had just about 6 regions. And out of the 6,
okay, I think we national health identification, national
health insurance,
health insurance
office,
one office. I see.
Now, you say you were northern region, Ashanti region, western, voter. Until you need be no cropono pay education, near and fear ye dinner. Still, now we still think say the upper part will be able to be a northern region, which is true, but. See, and because you are teaching into no, say Bonnet course will be now describing now as entire northern region now but you cannot escape that. Now sometimes no, I ask myself, say do we have to count certain people as part of human beings that have been created by God? Say, as we sit here, yebe sorry an opening na no ya dwene say ye wodwumadi bi ese ye babedi eboa Ghana man. Other people nso omo adwen omo koda no plans omo fa ne say omo wodwumadi bi ese omo kodi di Ghana nya and say di omo yonko enya. And say me dwen the category of two people no ho a na me bisa me ho say why would you plan say ade abechin me ko na mako say bibi me ko na mako wia obi ana me ko na mako kun obi that be I can say when it comes to money I don't get too much enthused about it. Why? Because I see money as
about money.
Yes, you see when you break skirt too much we hear no maybe I say so because Esika from the onset, now there was nothing like that. Until now the any barter trade me boa. Until uko two bunch me kutu me could try me board there. Yeah, the abegu ye dan anim. Wa ope board there obefa, wa ope bunch no obefa. It went on for a very long time. And ye be home be a friend said there. I am so much a fear po no mo se de bende. And also be a hot commodity and it became a medium of exchange. Say and on ebi a wokɔ pɛ bɔde ato a wo de bɛkɔ na yɛ de bɔde na mo edidi mu saa ma ebedu coins mo ne ho keka ho other means of exchange e buy and san na yɛ ba betwa paper common paper a ya atwerɛtwerɛ so ya design and you say a medium of exchange. Because of that you want to kill somebody in exchange for that money yɛmfa no nto nkyɛn. Because of assassin, which you will die and go and leave it. We will just a small portion of the land. And after we decompose assassin will come back to its normal form, more or less. And why would you want to go and kill your fellow human being because of land dispute and a chieftaincy, just title, chieftaincy dispute? I remember very well in the 1990s, so also, now there was some chieftaincy dispute. And then Rollins, PNDC, Aban, Eswa, Sojafo, Ebegu, for months on end and years. Mpuntunjuma nanke say a basta also, and as a social important today's Western North, a boy and said the Johnson Abako, because now we needed to feed the soldiers. Sometimes so na come by 3 airman. And it was very, very difficult for the people to be fed by the government alone. Until I say assembly no and I say also district almost so eboa in the feeding of these soldiers. You could do pempenso and soldiers nankasa ETC yemfo omukra omo pickups ne omo trucks akese no. Nti omo ba omo bisa se ho afuo ni anase yemfa bia na eno se omo hwetwa no mo de ko. The northern part of this country has been deprived from colonial era up to this time. Now, Kwame Nkrumah said there was the need to bridge the gap. In bridging the gap, education was number one. And Abrafunu who said nordness no. Did not back down ebeye numa nanka ense emfata. Nkrumah did everything to reverse this trend. And say northerner, and as anybody from the northern region will come before an accent crowd or the Cambrophone extraordinary. And they should have spurred development in that area. But for some inexplicable reasons, and tokwa ewa asase and tokwa ewa chieftaincy did the northern part of this country near so much to the point say the turn of event in terms of normal mujina so edekon odwene ho awonti ase menti ase me nua ba se nipa obesore na watena moto so wa fetu ahye wo ho osime ko bo obituo ekon hwe enye se economic yinkwa na edi private yo na even ye export The last time I heard, na bibisa esikumase yekum opanyini bi.
I think they were hine no.
In fact, after hine, they killed another person. Now, the instruction that was issued by, I think, the Ashanti Regional Police, I stand to be corrected, was that they didn't want to see anybody wearing smoke. So,
yeah, there was another guy also, an open place, but
right.
Yeah.
Now, according to sources, smoke. Until it was said then, say, Anka Yampesi Bemu say nipa mienu etimoto so amosha smoke, and I say otimoto so and share smoke. Smoke is one of our traditional product in this country, and we can export it. In fact, anywhere our share smoke, whether in Iceland or whatever, in South Africa. Enti aso enure chia de say na nipa mienu no moto so amosha smoke. Na omo de nose mask as we are going to a point where they say smoke nkra ya ban e mo bia nhye bio na me tenkra ha na me dia ka Adekye so what hanso na wo kan you must be very careful for security reasons because nipa na wo kan kire no say ya meka say I don't see the logic in say obi be sorry anopa na wa dwen say me kwa kokun obi say nipa na ofi say me kwasa na meka ana nipa no nya se wontumi to kwa mfi baby o e manka say odi bo no kra bankran enti wo so te ha wa no yabe no before so be hono wona baby panyan enti we are all at risk and for me I'm saying say ahemfo akese ne nkofo a omoka ebamu they should find an amicable and lasting solution to this northern part ho there be a conflict different you trust your best of ages you need a solution to it if na number kokomba bese omukropo dey say here at least bibia kodadin can't we put measures in place now can the number kokomba dey beba ya ebeye daja ye dimusa ma say abeye yi adwobraba no can't we do the same the northern part of this country can't you see yourselves as Ghanaians can't you see yourselves as brothers and sisters why must you kill your fellow human being my dreams are mentiase nipa okukun yesa de wonje wo yere onje wukun wonkun wunu aba wonkun wunu abema wo sorry ya wama etuo so wakoto ekuma the laws of this country must work the enforcement should be very rigorous and the ha make a crown so say say perform this abo na ye chi omo the punitive measures are not severe enough to deter others from doing so and that biano we have been told, or it is alleged, say politicians, such as Shasia, and no. If it is true, because so far we have never for one day been able to come and say, politician, assume a see or your MP from so and so place, or no, and as I know, we have never been able to mention it. We continue to tag either the flag bearers of the two big parties, say, we free, until we air. But in most of the murders, other cases, they are not related at all to baby or free. And so near the attack woman. So I am praying and hoping and praying this administration. So a be on befaso, be in mediation and brute force with any other state apparatus, yet only she on this part of the area, sir. Because we know it's on the media. The national community, they are all aware. The diplomats in this country, they are all aware. Every diplomat in this country knows that the northern part of this country is not safe. It won't be out. So it is incumbent on all the northern parts, Tamalo, all of them, the upper east, upper west, they should look for some eminent people amongst them. Na die this santa wanta wembe yenhwe na yenso because aba bedru oti and in the musa you never know where it will end.
At that time kompona no ye dendende will not see you can be shemukrada saying Ashanti region ebeba bebu to
exactly the case.
And sometimes also one us oh and family oh omona omonyo montokwa oh ntimi mekaya and asama woka ye no no krepa what's wa woka say e dia na beba wutim se ko kuhunua nipa no no yes act no ehu ne say ukra wo ye ne enemy.
Yes.
For you to even comment on that.
Exactly. So and it's so dicey.
Serious.
And you see, they listen to news a lot. They want to, after the act, they want to know what is happening, what the people are saying, etc. So we are all at risk. The only thing I was saying is, please desist from it. You yourself, Sanka, what will be the bold to you? I will sit here and criticize whoever did that to you. And here, Pamocho, and dear Papa, and the Wapa, what did they dig, what did they go Ghana anymore to say? What did they go the northern part of Ghana anymore to say? Northern part of Ghana, no matter what between Ghana, a dear pass, I see a go. And so everybody is afraid to go there and invest for the good of Ghana because of service that the normal moyenti. Dear Pamocho, when you go to job forms, and sad and say, Moya Sadian, who say we are human beings first. No one say whatever the reasons are, especially when it comes to land dispute and common titles, chieftaincy titles. No, to me, you know, I can say what the title now for. Will be a just a title. And as assassin, what would they call it? It can't happen. So please, things that you leave behind and go, you're making sure, say, we forget about those things that bring that bickering amongst us. Now you're forging ahead for a better Ghana.
As someone who can say, Enra. Offering say video be say a boy police officer etu obonenim en oja classroom en o chade en on conflict e cause one kwanta into my teachers any one no a whole police officer en wo gina honom so imagine say collate ho o ye chena de police officer chena de etu obonenim me am ye panyi kwa me hutu a na me ye mahye
once upon a time you might have thought say we know you can't have money sir because
police officer
Iraq and most areas money other conflict prone you know almost so the same thing almost call hospital etrio ebon now you see there are two things etrio born who in a classroom and call who sa toy guns no we who train say born who there are two things ye won call for ho ankola ho a unsuro e ne fe kura we nya bi obema so atry ahwe ye will be so won ho osuro until at the end of the day no you are putting fear in somewhere once you are encouraging others also to take up arms when they grow.
And even aside that in the camp, no, say you share papaya the way with a very good intention.
Yes.
Because teachers in here, let me step in na me more. But emwana wo bwana nso no, te say the wuchi sisi nso no, e wo in two folds.
Yes.
Akola bi adwene obenya and obi wonu come na o si ade no camp no na the guy is doing a fantastic job. Now, so you know, conflict yo, and tokwe yo,
and he cannot put his arm somewhere. We are in a situation that if we do not quell it now, and a hard dream. Na ye to aso no asamoa EPA Edi ababetuja Professor Ayamga Adongo ena sabode kokobo ma yese ene obepie mu ewo Greater Accra region haseya obi asemo ebinom ekope aboba ebiso hodom oil bearing rocks ibi ene sa gold once omu tua na mbo no bi no so no ene wo omu fie no omunyam aya say omo extractive gold and other minerals e free mo was here no sa activities na ekoso a the chemicals eba yemfie num na chese yinhemi ebi mercury and other chemicals are very harmful and dangerous was it near ka say ye rural areas no and agalam say ekoso wo ho no say dey abafie efie ni ye no na ye de yensuwa no awoshe ebi wonu ma say ye woshe akomo ne ye nya ne sen na say ye ni ankasa ne ye sen nom no de harm ebre ye nti ne say what nkran na say wo ka say we dey see etuo ye kura bi ase a say de aba ya bobo ano paint say o mo de kokobo ma wo bibia say wo ye landlord na wan hye
nas niema we activities we ko se wan kasa so ye wo landlord na wo ye e wo honom so de ane kokobo no e no de ma e no sesa niema we se so na wo mo empower 9 months se de be o activities o mo ye o be yire mu pampe se de be ya nei no komo se we ya wadwe se wo sesa sa niema ne de abafia na so de ba enkran aba be ya na o motimi achew enti ene ya ma ne bo ayete ye no so ne yete 9 months o mo dwumedi a wo mo edi ni bi na ye reporter na raise concerns bi a wo chese o mo hia shen dodoa se de be o mo de be your operations no na shen de ama o mo no enye enough enti o mo hia bi mpo kokoche glamsafe we ya na se bi a champagne no ne ade wo sizi a se be ya wo benya shen a wo de be gum a transported ya call the right place no eno so krompo eye de ne enti eno so ye eye other eye betimi de ye ni a kire e wo honom enti ne ipi ensam o mo de ato edwa eno no enti wo be sasa na se
whichever
but so on the chat into my chat in free oh
my bank cry nipa bank cry so me go
ofa na afa ura na asha
so you do free you Charlie Chief sometimes I think deep when I'm at home and not just that I'm thinking deep on matters that are unrelated but related to Ghana. Say you so near buying. How are we going to build this country and ensure say a China in future because you see it elsewhere. They have been able to do it. Yeah, they are new cement yeah. And you did a can on my boom. Yeah, slap, yeah, cover, baby, say a cover in a quantity to a year.
They will say, and you near the iron rod that shapes our slab near their toe. Yes, no cabanania coffee, iron rods, nefrim, you see, and my young lady say it doesn't happen elsewhere because I remember in 2012, that time I stand to be corrected, Pope John Paul, I don't know, I'm so also. I check a crap. What happened was that. Sir, I didn't know their covers no. Almost no movie abrafo no. They go and pick it and then more the idea no come. Into one of the things of moye around Vatican no more the omo coin store bi no. Now omo bumper ego so you know sir, the way they spring it and say but you see it is about law enforcement. Say uko markets ene. Uko baby e di dwa horuo ne baby a no me koso no. Say a idea security agency also omo the money hu a idea EPA yes and a food and drugs authority because they operate once a while 9-day wonder you better when come back and say you call soup you call you normal way I expire no normal koso Ghana for you wicked ebinom yes ebinom because obetumi a package ade bi dia mawa mo akodia wonim sa say wo market wo you see look what the emra sa galam say so first of all yenim say nature your forest yensu onsu ane bia emre bi atwam ko ne da hokrogin ye nyina ye beto ye na enkire se galam say no na yenye ba ne ye with a sense of responsibility say nature first enti omo ya onim say yensuo ne yeti yenkoye empinsuo no and the actual and proper galamsey no ene de watu asase no round to say wutu sabi ebura no wako deep no wako yi ebo na fi asase na ye alluvial no na wo de aba nti ye no we bo apata bi say ye wo krase se ne kanika ohun ya bo apata bi sa na ye koyama bro obetumi akoye saade ni bi nti rocks na wodi fi asase na ase aba no eno na obekọ akoyam to say blomana ye powder na wa hohoro na eno company ehia chemicals nti nsuo na ebefi mu no enye nsuo ye nso bone nti eno no should have been the proper galamsey until say for some reasons I don't know how it started but I remember say third world network Africa almost started throw how galamsey every boba in the 90s almost analysis from when gold mining started and how we dovetailed into galamsey and abedi enyi na the na about the first topic no say nipa da se nipa what who say ensuo da who nipa no
na what the video could sim na what to ahono the machine ne other things agumu because of your own parochial interest. Nsuo da ho na wako blocking nsuo no first na can say you blocking nsuo a ya block kakra bi a repair enam bi ache henti ya che na ne wi ya bie na nsuo ne kɔ ba bi so we be blocking nsuo diverting the course because o pese unya sika at the expense of the state ye ko kan o se adwuma ni ho forest reserves ye se ema unkomu na wako wuram utu enti nipa na you describe am say two category of people ye su no obi tifie wo dwen di ade achi a one ne mabedi okọ adwuma aba wo so de wo pese wo yensa wo pese ko sei bibi ansa na wonya bibi adi adwon ho a menti ase na me baha on this same platform na ye kan galam say ya and I say from day one I have supported the state of emergency call time na NDC were opposition some members called for state of emergency I supported it. Indeed, there was no reason for me to change my my style. Say NDC were power and team. Meka say FDM. I still, in fact, today, I wished that the advice that the president need to declare the state of emergency can be declared. Now, when I was doing my analysis here some time back about Galamsey, me say we shouldn't wait until say chain homes, cantonment, Laboni, saying John Lu, Tessano, ne primaries East Legon. Galamsey na du ho ansa ye be hu se ade na to because ye won kra ha anase kumasi ye dodo na ye mama na ye papa mu nkurase e ho na ye free buy enti ye ma won dwen se you no nsuo no mo no ho because won ndu ha nti no you are safe. No, you are not safe. What is coming to us is even more harmful than what they are consuming because for some reasons no ye no mo honam na jipo na menen wa yetim kra ha no eno ba ne adifi sehwiba kontom mene whatever it is ayedua na yede ba no it is chemicalized with this particular cyanide no no ebedi yenya sonkon bi a wanhwe ya daachen de beto Ghana anase obi pontumi mpese obeba Ghana because onum so oba Ghana ya renko just like some time ago abrofo no ba Ghana no so because of malaria ye ba bedum pempenso a ye export. Even as we see, probably our export is defect. In the sense, say, you're not buying a dear buyer, ni other no you're exporting. Cyanide, ni other chemicals come. They can easily detect it. Unlike us. Until on the country, say we are banning you from exporting your yam to our country because of ABCD. You're quiet and I say you buy it. To the point of say, if you're a bono, you're conswafi. Said in Krasim, near their bank, now you process what you're done. I just can't understand some human beings. Now, when say a company do whatever, they used to receive that madam for late, not a supply or more, no more processing or whatever. It's a big factory. You say, so what's some worry and what to plate? It is a woman himself, person processing or no, iron or not. See, small factory no outskirts of the town. There's a 1 acre be and as a 1 plot in now you also. Rather say come as we are being told. Now more process with them. In food na eko abontin chemicals are who we are going say and I'm got a move. Ghana nkrahanso no obi got a munsio ekopie obi na dry. Even the stench around we are going to have serious environmental hazard be more. You are really bad ball. You will never know the reason why. And maybe a term as we're growing. And never be to say the word cancer. And then no yari basa be not and yet too very common in this country. But see everything you consume, almost something small is in it. And talk of your money, minerals, or your tongue, or displaying our we so we have a boss, sir. Yanton, Sandia Kogo stop, I change the double bunting. Meanwhile, we have agencies who are mandated to take care of all these things. Now, the EPA executive Adekye Nsroma said, this is what is happening. What is the law doing? which specific area na ye can say na cause what action have they taken? Is it true say omoko hu bibi sana? Of course, we have witnessed many situations. Western region, central region, western north. No, about for 8 omodem. And you can find gold or 2 on the day or they call a chireko, which is not even advisable. You are trying to say about concerns to me. You are banker. They should locate the specific areas. Not they should attack them with the law and also with the necessary force. I never choose uncle for no. You are the punitive measures to be high.
Aye, because so all kind of government or sign chair your man hint will be better and also say say other foreign nationals no then they will penetrate say no more try at some point no almost sign penetrate into the all kind I see to me identify the specific area or no decide and the punitive measures and also ye as I go back here question and say exactly say ye the walk
I know we posted a day about a gold mine Ibrahim Muhammad Mokoto
Black
Azuma
yeah
say company na Azuma so omunya Ghana for omufia ma no den abeje concession ye we asase so and then mu wadre say $100 million more ko di ni free and sana say ade back. Even though it is a legitimate business transaction, assassin dia for some reasons in investment say maybe an uncommon year for one reason or the other. Yam ko try home ra, ya assassin dia no. You say between $100 million am obi kwa na ko di. Because of breaches
in the course.
Investment kakrako.
Yes, and I'm say if be investment a come no and a computer sanka mo yo moduma me boa
sure
and even apart from that and that investment na come no it deserve the $100 million worth of dollars na say the man
it's a matter to go into it's a matter to go into and I'm sure the EMP or EMP for now akwaji hon I'm sure the engineers and planners, I'm very sure that they are not on what kind of broadage.
No.
They are tough.
In fact, I am happy that they now own the place.
I'm sure they had also done some 1 or 2 work and then appreciate the fact that investment so far and what is ahead. I'm happy that they've taken over.
But I know, say
because Juma,
and at the end, the next component, a Ghana phone,
exactly,
of course.
Okay, Chief, very well.
I mean, EPA, I said when I was that way, because the EPA raises alarm over. It's not a small alarm. You see, I have an approach to this with regard to illegal mining. Since you read the paper and yes, EPA raises alarm over domestic galamsey. I mean, now, EPA confirmed all my education there will be tinifi or tried on mine. What does it tell you? The indication I get in there, apart from the fact that people want to distract Sebi Ndema by polluting water and mining anyhow at places, no, I'm getting an indication with there. Gold is becoming the ish. Because if we should be told this morning, there will be anything. Na wako fano rocks be na I don't know that banifie there obahuru onifie na wenya
because rema na mbeche me na me dey abese me fie
so abese ni fie na obahura. It gives me some kind of indication there them challenging or confronting him or they when na get to the bottom. Now EP NCC Minerals Commission Gold Board or Juma Kesa all the way with the Ghana because yenyante there go do na ye Juma or Ghana se papa se bono gold na odihen ko hinenyim say as o man now gold no odihen ko hinenyim no so no yeti wo form so the gold no so no onye ne ye nti ono so no odihen ko yechi wo form ho by nkrofo will lose one life and the obiwa never day and there's a whole lot of stories about it and I yesan information no chere there in the nine months ejuma wo ye walk around I was stop nkrofo ebinum so afa mrana hye won sem what the need to they go sin sudu no ye no gold makes more buy and to be honest gold on deposit rich ones and when yana closer to the su onuntina yes onuntina land minister no said that even 100 meters now or extended them so that people will not get closer. You see, we will have to sit up as a country and appreciate the fact that say your fans will go to one. They will have to spend money to make sure people do it right. We need to spend money. Look, EPA, and I say one car now they need more. NCC miss wombo dehu. Ene assembly papa yake. Here ye kan wanyi pa kakra bi na wo beti o. Viewers no. Won na wan hwe TV anobe wante. Ebi a wan kan o baby fufuru so onyim. Otinifie kra no hu that be unusual now it has to do with the media worker. Onyim. Inti wana ho kra no kwa ko blue alarm. Other man the brana ba hwede the media wo ye anado onyi. Se ye fie ness ye ko ma ye nyina ye hwende bia na my dear it is clear there se mining ye no save life obutu mo do man ye kodum pempendu bia bosa ba hata ye bobo nyina ye beja da bosa no mala menti na ba kwasem da o da ban bia abado a otu mo starting na exchange rate no wa ye yi ma dollar na cedi abe strong na ba need 9 months na uma na cedi na sabe strong bio say ba ka dey na say better na also a friend and dollar no is coming back and we also have our oracle. It is as a result of number bi ampanyifu na ye which them nkomo ya ye di ye yifima onye ye enti EPA wa discover the ma di ankrofo ko hopen no that one so what one anamo no say bi wo ye number bi a wo botum we nya access bi a now people will be checking on because you know if somebody is doing it in their house, he said somebody alerted him. That means we'll be alert now. And kadema se me yent. Enti, what I want to say in there, the information here about offer domestic violence. Let's not just be natural in what happens in the yeta. Me I alarmed so much there. And when you obi kra okotopia water and obakare mentobio because this year galam say na ba kra. Enti anha na wa cause problem with that man. Aban asudi order hand no in there. EPA, NCC, Minerals Commission, and a gold board. It is about time they start sitting together and look at how our air models, which I know there, Zamagu plan Oracle. It's expensive. But that is the only way I'm able to save the situation, especially when people have started thinking that we can bring materials home and come and do it. Maybe there are some people who are transporting it somewhere closer to Mpubiano or Ponano Ayenyim. Honestly, another generation Arbado. But say systems, the mean na yet go back to the drawing board. And like I always said, it's about time the Lands Commission, that's investigation I may was it. Everybody who does small scale mining, who's been issued, whether a license don't here prospecting, so on here proper ABR no. What you do na kodum pempen should be or there was the returns whatever. Apparently returns na one hema and who there you be born and you may be born itu and into obotum ya hene reclaim land na damanzamanyina. Yeah, as we speak. Nimpa hepa na why da meduma na what them return whatever. Na know we rebush ni mu no. I have taken trouble because of politics. I driven around the whole country. Mommy, in the baby and you are on your galam say. Everywhere will be good be. Now, as a matter of fact, say Bako Akosua is what now turn the whole day. na enya 100 cedis na nyimpa no so okono koye no gold no da no hu wie no obenya 200 cedis ebe he na nyimpa no gya sota no ho no kwa kotu gold no nam sika nyi brinti baby onyi do tukra no yede no rutu. How do we stop it? And there will be a bonus ada oye wanye ni ya police fu na ye be frede ko na ko chinyipa na mamra ni nyedwuma enti the men same year wa start do orube on order my ye I keep saying always I me your den dem nu akwata onya this it has gotten to a point as a country no dey hu yes there are some benefits ebenya we here mineral resource no the same way ebenya benefits ni yan dem man ye so out the distraction of the brain yankrofo anhwe a ebolusu nyipa ni nyina na ewuska nyina na mom say yehwe benefit ni ye ni yehwe long plan ni yehwe kwane ye befado asem ye bobusia de bia aso man de bia ye bobusia aja ya looking there indasi ye ko bobusia ni da be ye gold ye from indication of 8 billion na was to ama ye hu trader gold aye since abani me na che da bobusia ni da solve problem na gold no besa betu abosaneka so that it will get to a point that we will stop having this conversation. Because if you go to other countries, this time I don't know if you follow social media, there are people who are showing now new videos of how they do the mining, which they have connected holes to be Nigeria. They don't use excavator anymore. They use water with pressure. And now water with pressure no did see ahwiano da na nsu no onankasa arebo kwan wom na ahwiana agen or drop. But here bibinyi opegodun osan lazy approach on fan ho nyimpa na obebreachna nti obese no na wenya no gold no no zakwa konya niska daminti na ban ho ode yedi dam asotwe no another kwankyere no yedi ma ho na wo ye adwuma. Me, I have always said it, people will be calling, Asani has even said it, state of emergency. Well, okay, good. So when we do the state of emergency and we stop there and then the whole thing clears up after 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and we don't do anything, and gold is there on the ground, what do you think the people will do? They will go back and do it again. No, that means...
No, we mean this to say, after the state of emergency, and I see during that period, there will be a proper education.
Education?
Take them through. They said they will say minister can. Yeah, close to your water bodies near the mine, and it's 100 meters, and now it will even go more than that. Until Yemma will be and get it closer. Yem forest reserves will be protected. Then ni allocate it, baby. Now we are component bigger mining companies, one more baby or my mining baby or man could deeper so responsible community mining no more the honor there will be a supervision on
very well. Before I do responsible mining beyond one, we all have to agree on a model. Mining Bokodo war mine. You see, if we educate the people, you spend all the money to educate them, and we don't give them a model as to how they will have to mine. They will mine what they know. And unfortunately for you and I, if we finish the education and we declare like our men in the security zone, for instance, so if there is something and they have to be redrawn for the people to go and do another job, that means because now I say which it tells you that it's a good initiative but not sustainable. And see what I'm saying in there, education in our nature, which is good, I support your call. We have to start thinking about investing in making sure that we support people to be able to do a responsible mining that government will benefit from. Because if we support you to do a responsible mining, and in this country now, the only person able to go the Abana, what does that mean? That means why you not a production by here, who stands to benefit? The same country, the government.
Why years so says to trace you're doing the right thing into gold, from the right source.
Correct. Yes.
But then once a week gold and
yes,
you should be able to trace it.
Very good. And tracing no is a good thing. We are all saying almost the same thing. But what I am saying if we don't invest It's not only about what we get.
Say investment also goes with education.
That's why it's all part of the investment. Let me tell you, if I educate you, that don't mine in the water bodies. So you say I won't mine in the water bodies, but me ko intala na fi ma ko mine wa land. Na nipa no mine wo ho no nyin sunu mu sunu. Emma no modu bia or the mining now. Naturally, after no, now the water bodies are clear. No, now we are going to go on the assassin matter. So in tackling both, no, once we are working on the water body, then we are also looking at the fact that able to Mami Kancho, you see the police, the people who can police themselves very well are the people who are the responsible miners. Today, as we speak, do you know that there are a group of people, apart from Blue Water Guards and Ejuma Warrior, there are some group of people and also in their area because they think they are doing a good job. And somebody is doing a bad job or tarnish one, they have started policing themselves.
To make sure,
that those people spoiling them job, if you get them out, you see the bad person will always take advantage of us. There are some people that they are happy. What is happening? Because in one the means they make who road clear now. I don't know why them skirmishes in the ones who did your and then they don't think about you and I, the way I hear there and Crawford or they will survive until let's do it responsibly. They are only thinking about that it's dark, there is nobody watching me. What can I destroy to make some gain and go? And so when we start doing that now, it will get to a point that the miners themselves, they will be the best people to help us by making sure that and one casawa then will police one again. Governments will make sure that 1 year will assume the crown. So what assassin do not obey we are assassin and what you win. You go to me ahead and you reclaim land. We are giving an impression be there why mining we are now assassin a mercury. You want to small scale mining when you use mercury. Mercury funu wo ho won ya akasima adwuma what the mercury say and say we use mercury that na no dey ejai
very sure the small scale mine.
Oh, I'm telling you,
because many women really the bit na say e bon koma no work say mercury ne kombo no enya affordable sa say we benya e very expensive
exactly into
onye say we moto
or to mercury no dey
and only it helps them to, I think, say get gold, easily or something. And no bois to capture. What my explanation?
So those people who are doing, they call it. You know why it's galamsey? Titin was gather and sell. The man doing.
Make we never gather and tell.
On route to foam. Now was to sell them man. As I was in the walk of foam was to sell them man. No walk. It's soon for on two moments sunu ko baby said I'm not there na said I'm not there I said we shouldn't boast the sunu clear because mercury not tell sunu why clear by mercury them if that is what we are saying. If what we are saying is mercury, then why do they ma work clear ho na sunu nje clear we ni ekono mercury na che den sunu asay yen be fufu ni enko. So a lot must go in and all the microphone one adwena. I'm not saying they be no pollute depending on the kind of mining they are doing. Like the guy who is mining in his house. What is happening in that? It all the mababa. And now obo on the obo takwa na je binum ko to market ase. I don't know whether you saw the video. Market, they entered the market na say to because Ariano one is rich. The mobile no wasen is rich. Into no to gold no aho no wenyan gold no akwa cotton. All I'm saying is that fighting ban. See, that Deputy Forestry Commission, my colleague Helikem, posted a video of the brim. And I was so happy because at the end of the in Suteno, Arukon, Orba, there are some people who are doing the mining and they are doing it responsibly and they create a dam.
Tailings dam.
Dam. And I want my outlets. I will show you a video after this. Obia Yebia. At the end of the day, in Suno Fio Barmekache no can be true. I say yes, that is how it is. It is Suno go around, no far. Before we pay, that is the responsible mining we are talking about.
I mean, keeping something.
Yeah.
You see, models are government where they go akwemono and can, for me, fantastic.
Yeah.
The state of emergency, the part that some of us are supporting, is to declare it on the river bodies. Forest reserves, and then towns and villages yenim se kuro we kuro no ankasa kasa ye 2 galamsey and yes say outskirt to kuro no ye 2 galamsey and farms and the Minerals Commission or more concessions don't give a concession where you have farmlands. Don't.
Even a cocoa farm.
Yes, because you see the models that we are seeing now. No?
You know the people themselves, they are selling their they are selling their farms to do money.
Yes, Western North, I saw my own people. You see, there was a
video, a man complaining, so what doku when to me and see that you 2 galamsey, what to me
many papa be cassava sacred. Don't lose your thought. Also, Otona Sase. Na miss na ton asase osukoko no abre otoni nyina na odema ho because microphone asase dem dey can so 100,000 sedinti wokeka boma skabuso wan hu stores bi okrom obato store no wan hu dem opedo dugum since I started on dokoko no also onyiska bedam bulk cash no hu bi da you see the mindset there.
Yes, you see the models now me government of the day paid the encounter of the president with the media. Omayati say they had already spoken with the large scale miners. Ashanti Gold and the new mod also came on board. Omo are going to lease some of their concessions. The next 100 years they may not even tempt to even go there. For this Nkrofo almost say in Suyoni forest. How expedited are we seeing it? Say your budget assassin and assess our concession. No, ye pin or more illegal miners mining in Apple Gum. Both a Ashanti Gold and a Newmont. Probably we are Azuma, so EMP, no, so my concession be. Now, you're the same for Gum. Because that is an alternative livelihood. Because say you are sacking them. What else should they do? They want to do mining. So the government says, okay, I've negotiated with this large scale miner. So more and more, you know, list with a proper supervision from the same mining company. We want that expedited. So the buyer don't do no quite more saying on the free one.
I can assure you that the government are the best. Recently, you saw that Gold Board will announce about the project when another foreign partner trying to get funds in to support people to do the responsible mining. Bro, the fact of the matter in the Nkrofo away the margin onija into obi ba no man excavator one sika kakra kwesi broni o si tunsunum kra na tuamka no tunsun. The moment aban ordinary models begu ho na ban obaye ni hihye a obaka na asani chief mo ye miners mo aye mo license mo fa mo kra te nyina ye de mo fa mra mo registration yi. There is something you have to do a obache there one kasa ye miner you have the capacity na ban reso wase wo machine or mo bi wo car ude or more at this value kono ko ye adwuma no ye adwuma na ofibi to bibia na e wo ma etua. The moment the man na baba na eye responsible mining EPA rehwe wonchi lance full rehwe wonchi go board tax force na the name other people all the pray NCC won so wonam kwa what is going to happen in the neighborhood? But with time, and you can be able to move miners. Imagine ye to me a system here. Ye the modular bar. Ye responsible mining here. So miners are saying about 5,000 miners. As government, we support them and also making sure they were. Why are we going to sit talking about this again?
You better
do by cash.
And education.
Because education you cry NCC you cry with your budget.
If it's not bad, me say education because na sisi en tatua. Then it means
and say education no ya educate no omu hia cash. Ya educate omo ye correct one.
But correct one no, how do you do it? For instance, we hear a shine and that's over here, Sika.
Tina, me started there. I buy a body. Apart from there, only Sika or Sika.
But before
I go to me, there was someone I say now, I bought home or I do money.
Before Sika and so bebam, a day na ye bit me because I can say Sika man.
Only,
so I says a bit.
Sika bebano only Nimus. Only I mean now blue water guard. only them my yet high can one say me because he say
blue water guys are they doing
oh my boy Juma in fact first name in him know hey what boy Juma papa you know the small people who are doing oh yes those people who are doing the to on the water no oh last I saw it Western region your friend Obuasi they are stopping people. And they go there, they go and get them, and the people are running away. You see, because Ghana say, Juma, you need tape off. Or that when your information into the Blue Garden, see the FBI grabber, Blue Garden, no go from no information on them FBI there. I had Kwanda Hanti Brani and Koye Juma. I had no one. You so no much or one you. Yemnity. In Krahan Crofunko, Galamsi Crankrofuni. And Johnny Doyada or a normal. Oh, Sabanima, I crack revenue. And Johnny the Mayan fine yourself.
You're some for a soul and a new patriotic party. Or more flag bearer race or more airco. Na Baumia best lead MPP. We say Yakusia Menu as some work no. Say we Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia si one Bob bread ye why ye pay me at nature so no pan a bit me edi ikuno enim. Can a Japan Titans grip on MPP race? We say a researcher and I know copy more a war a British Council honor and some shofuku dia. What is ansem no etuja Dr. Evans Dua by researcher no say ni so we do ni edi a researcher why year free September 22nd ekosi October 5th 2025 year nature say honorable Kennedy Japan we see ebinum ho no mo de wo mo decide o ma take a decisive decision pa sound so and ebinum so reveal ni say wo mo no so de nature say they are very optimistic. Na 26,150 delegates and otimi essential out of that 76% and let's say ombeto abana na ora Kennedy Japan na esha se no na 44.11% VHN was am big gaining benya 53.80 I just will gain about 9.69% at the cam it is a breed dear or no and a eshure di kind. Now we have regions and so 16 regions and 11 out of 16 and one more dear or more decide say one more beto ediama opinion and see one more and they share Dr. Educhumwa one enkane no ye education minister na a delegate our more central region there me say abasobo no me boss wo ba ye no wo ka de obeye oba wo me bo bi edi won toto ayampia nto musu hu ne se de ne nsem a wo ka no omu so ye focus pa awonim die yie nti ono so betimi edi eye party ne nti niam be ensen na ba begu epono so
na pepa no we hu bran
we say
pepa no we hu bran
so far de omo de aba
no okay
ene eye papers ne de omo de buy nti of course say de wo ken na no go de data bran no kai we say sa pose any idea no because there's a possibility say obi de beba na nipa no ye in your favor but na reality no wo no de obona djuma Ashanti region other youth and so where the buy o come so case they support him hu ne so no so ne ba obi dikaya it is so far there of the amount for much but na de me ensen na begu epono so
yo adani obekọ na amenko
bia de
yo eja amenko kakra na minyama wo na ya analysis easy MPP who on situation ya o say in politics you can't take it away.
Okay.
In fact, waka krebi some good months ahead of us. Everyone hands we at our table you na discuss. As a politician, no, I know what it takes for somebody to go around to campaign, to be a flag bearer. I've gone around the country twice.
Is it a difficult task?
It's a difficult task. It's demanding, expensive.
Any boy then?
Yes.
Now, can one general which or mundi oba obetimi aye no ne boy then? And a few are would they call.
The expenditure is that saying him there naturally. I mean,
scanner mini and no pay.
Scanner mini. Scanner mini bin think I will cry when you wish him okwa mama kakra. That's how I relate to people. Oh, jitu. Now, Afran Krofu, we fifi baby we aba onyu abesha. I will not see the position we are here best among the lot of Woba.
I can be saying
a friend of over share we are as what I Mercy, thank you. What about you do? Never results know about you. Or natural. For no to change. You're about me or a vice president. And now, Unya Jim Pobidonia, Oman paying your bed. And he worked towards it. Now party no abem. Nah, obey flag bearer. Before obey flag bearer, Kennedy them no contest. I think Brian Educhum.
No, you knew.
Anyway, knew. Papa Japan so the man he also went in. Now, when we the man in about me no dinkunim. But me dinkunim say Papa who say bono. Kennedy Japan we on board. In a way campaign. What fire here? Wana Ghana for say the massa. Everyone moon to me. No way you won't feel. Now, when you won't feel, the same people walk around Bill Ken about me between you and I. Election percentage now, Canada Japan one first primaries. Emi Oshokum. Because in common metino, and the way I want my hun elections in our record. Now, saying you will be our vice president or a ban. You never can be, but now you know Benya. He got around what 30 something. 30, 35, 36. That's huge. Hey, go to me about obi to me about 1,002. No we win about parliament or whatever. It's damn number no not significant. That's why Dr. Nangas are reaching out to him. They come on board. People thought that they were and they must see in Grananka 1 year Juma, but they worked. And I can ask about contest. There is something, the trend that I'm seeing. In any case, MPP Funa Wenya Wanasem, but as a proper politician, if I sit down and say the MPP Funa Wenya Wanasem, Timokoda, Mobenye Bia Oba, na Mabekibia, naturally mean you're correct because politics, that's not how it goes. Go to Nana Moina, even from now to you probably imagine. You need to monitor and know. Because you probably imagine we are Nejum or Bayan, Ebinum Bakano, and this Ebinum Bakano know what the force about. Politically, you need to calculating and predicting who is by on the minor. And to some of us, we are monitoring their elections closely. I wish them very well, but not success in the general election.
Hey.
But in their internal election, I wish them very well.
You don't wish them well.
Oh, but how can I wish them success when I'm going to contest the same election? I wish them well. Now, what I'm seeing, the trend, which I think that instead of...
Are you copying Eugene Boachi?
Oh, he's a good friend, though. I'm not copying him.
He wishes Mahama fails so that his party will come to power.
Oh, that's what he said. Okay, so... I think he speaks for
the special aid.
The special aid. It's good based on maybe I'm away and on no fee there or a best to lead the MPP. But I think they should go beyond the rhetoric no one because before the force no get about me. It's not like that this time around.
So
there are players who before were all Baumia. Today, some of them have moved to Brian. Some of them are with Kennedy Japan. Some are also with Baumia. It gives a trend there. Party Nimuno, people have other views in terms of the leadership.
Okay.
But they will have to, what was certain we need the order of I have said somewhere, let me hear the way Trump banner. And we are now we're going to win about no one prime minister because
Trump man.
Actually, study trend there is a Trump in those coming.
Really?
Yes, study the trend you see. Now, what I'm trying to say in there, this is a guy.
Politics here, candidates or much more mutina or be any one with the Trump. We cannot so speak in parables. And America. And I say
there is nobody called Trump, but there is a Trump in the people coming.
Within the NDP,
of course. Now, say Ghana, her politics are here, Obiana ne style or the politics. That's what I'm going to say. And now Ubi Oha, Obakana Junachro. He doesn't mind their interview in Tibaka Ramina with the camera banty. Bayan Kokwasa, David, Obakacho. That's how Trump behaves. And I'm telling you, the one walk election, if you study it clearly, but if you are not like in one, oh, Trump no clear or need static or ni first name or K, ni second name or A. It is one year Kwabno Kennedy. It is steady one two na in background. Now what I'm trying to say in there, and I'm clear free advice to all of them. On channel wa sharuba, mo bi an shama haruba. Na mu won fa afutu no won fa nkofo no won fa nkaye adwuma. Osan politics on ya haruba she. If you have a candidate at our election when you're 35 or more, now also about also Bokobio. Na candidate in canon, it can sama ututuna nanko fire, and why and then on fire. Actually, he has learned something. On what catch no there. This is how I want to go. If they are not careful, one internal elections now underrated players in the woman. What now election or by today Missima what picking one numbers and more. But in any case, say about me win, he say can win, he say whoever wins. At the end of the day, on shada nye plus being farmer. And to me too many see one man can there. But me at me pen, name me pe Ken, and I'm a pe Kwame Japan, and I'm a pe Educhum, and I'm a pe Brian Debbie. I mean, me in them observe one, but the good thing in there. And this in Yanko Point child in a candidate Obaba Noble Point. Impa 5 now MPP. Why they are candidate no Obaban? See who you Trump, see who you Michael Jackson, see who you Juana. Candidate no Obaban or the one and Drew Baba. But we need a stronger opposition. And as we speak in Idenama Ejija. In trying to bring out their flag bearer, they also must have a master planner who to about together because election will be weekend. We also who here force now over two more that go on that note, I wish one well, but not success. A tell me presentation now here, but me probe in asem. But me probe in asem, but obi ribon home button.
Na so ntimi mbo ni bayidi
nipa na orehwa nipa na rankasa so orehwa no pay obesro because na la onyim no acheda wo encheda nya bote ba metewase cha onye politician
nti esa me
analyst ya ohoi membo bia ni dio ba emma no kwasisi ya obobo Trump na ma
no kre
na politics na here no so mo enye ni na na eba straight ebi o ha kasa kwa wo
o de be fa baby
aha
mate
anti no anopeji esre yankopon na dum chede yedi ma ho nyinara Obi anazo obi a onye ni obi ntum nya politics from branch wo mayor MP na se china opero be minister and opero be president emi chief masoro maka che na awasha ni mo hwe wo ho ye nkitenkite do 20 president a onye no way once I start doing your politics na task on it na unyimdi okokan na esanso charisma nyimpa dodo no se bi wo hu a wo pede wo tei wasama and we be already to me at the boy, say Yankupo my home already at the boy. Okay. And nobody can be somebody in the political system. That is how I end this MPP matter. And
nobody can be somebody.
Yes.
In the
this political system. Either here or elsewhere.
Okay.
And nobody can be somebody. You ubi oha yimpo nyina ohuna o ene Chief cried, the Mesima White one about room to some style. But Yankupon and Gusran no one you panado. And a bibe you abo, a bit do bejina, a bit do beshed babe. But the time Sudan Yankupon Casa. Also, no lift to her, no man. Abisia, only say no one, I will to my stop.
Okay, and Chief Vine in your turn and come and read the messages. Maybe Nasco for phone Ediaba. NDC has promised Ghanaians and failed. In Galamsey fight, I miss MPP ruling. Greetings to Dr. Brian Echampong. KK Kasoa Kaswa Enediaba or said Dr. Bawumia is going to win massively without the party entering into any second round for Ghanaians to see that members of the MPP are solidly behind him as flag bearer in 2028 elections. Simple. Okay, kudos to Nana Ahinkai, aka Kede Golden Boy, and Honorable Mavis Hawa consent. We yidia wode abanono. Message CD. And they are scam alert. It can be uncommon. Into Miss Soyan why yashi yamaye. Sumailia Mohammed, Mami Abana, Ghana should take Galamsey's issues serious. The punishment of the culprits should be harshly. That would deter others. But if the culprits with evidence still have a lawyer to defend, how then do you fight this habit of galamsey? Okay, until nobody is guilty until everybody is clean until proven guilty. Until nipano once enko court my yen can say would you for ne dear then I saw lawyer. Until everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Bro, let me tell you that without the mercury, 99% those small scale miners cannot retrieve their gold. If you don't go and do until we Abdullah Razak do nanyan and so they are their banner to say mercury no, so without the mercury no womuntimi enyi gold no until no dia what they are. Abana, I think it's unfair to discuss NPP issues with two gentlemen, one complete you destiny and Krabia would they buy and say I think it's unfair. Unfortunately, na ye she ni mu say honorable Titus Glover ebeba beka yensa, but when timi amma inti wadaro ma enye se yede nipa mi no na ora tano ye political analyst in Timpacho. What I have seen in this government, Gala will solve. What I've seen in this government, Gala will solve and Gala better. I don't know. Me pacho we there. Bro, if you said it was the type of idea. Me who how I mean see and Calvin Crampo and to wait me I elaborate on that. So Gala will solve. Gala will better an idea. Mentia see. Jura sanitano. That's how you're a political analyst.
Okay, sir. No more battery laptop. Minioba.
Eja.
NPP, this particular flag bearership race and their election to reform the party. That is the first point of call. And I am optimistic, very, very certain, say Dr. Bawumia will win again. Yes. You see, we are dealing with delegates. Sir John, the late Ekan Bisosi, fear delegates. I'm saying, sir, Dr. Bawumia will win again in the sense, say, if you look at, let me narrow it down to just two people because 5 normal contestants. The other 3, they are just wasting, they are showing their face. I would not say they are wasting their time. They are showing their face so that next time we could say, okay, I'm going to buy it. Yes.
In the other 3, no, I will rock up Japan engineer, Dr. Barney Champo, and Dr. Educhum.
Yes, they are showing their faces. It's okay.
It is between Honorable Kennedy Japan and Dr.
Exactly. I mean, let's be fair and honest. That's what it is. It is between Dr. Bawumia and Dr. and Ura Kennedy Japan.
No one said Mereso Sessa. Said he is who delegate, he will be a pointer. Within a short, possible time. Bibi bet me assessa.
No, delegates in this country have shown us a new leaf.
Okay.
Mama who say, what do you see kind of buy time and a board and a change say a better amount of trip. Or moon says I know man and yes, into a bedroom kind of all right. Obanso on can't also meant to mount. Right. Until they have turned a new leaf a year politically correct, in my opinion. Now, I say so because Dr. Bawumia, in my opinion, has endeared himself so well to the Christian community and to his own Muslim community. I say so for a specific reason. Who said Dr. Bawumia Ejina Baby Edi Christonia Tem and our boss of BH and our boss of BH da. It has never happened. What share the demeanor and the way we are conducting in this particular election? I can assure you, say your delegate or more fair partners or more green party in one person party any the needed reformer. They will go for a character like Dr. Bawumia. He is all embracing. You see, they say, "One fed over worry, but we should no ban based on the water, a bit less than the water." And it is so true in the sense that say, Mental Honorable Kennedy Japan, he's a fantastic man. He's done so well for this country, BBR. But across the spectrum, even this particular election, he has shot himself big time in the foot. And you see, no matter what damage control his people will do, it will not wash. If I were a delegate, to say, I would have never accepted defeat until, say, Electoral Commission Barber declared. You may want to say it is right by saying that, but it is totally wrong. NPP.
I want us to learn something. Maybe
a
second, then you continue.
Okay,
just say I am a politician too, so I'm going into elections with you, and then she's the electoral commissioner. Okay, and then after they are counting the elections, before the elections is counted or declared, I say, oh, my conceded because we're winning. And I'm saying, your coalition before she will announce, mean conceded or no because melusu.
How does that? I knew what we were coming to say.
Make I say me about memo what was make I say discussion we say about ups and me beside you say wunyi ni say the entire Emma Dr. Bawumia because that time not yes a conceding term was because said the be assumed because already they do elections are ye pay tension e wo ho no me ba tension e wo ho more aggressive because system na ma win me say be a pass said the numbers and as figures e ba no e dey di pay say be a party A Lucy but onto Trinity time I say catastrophe so me pese me win leader no adwobere me share figures are e ba na numbers no enye in my favor magia tomu once na mo bia nerves are calming down when him say no mum dia somdwe eba.
Oh yes, na say me NDC near adwuma na no na expect to win na figures no be
it imagine said that time a man tem nipa na me na hey na ye twe
nka pressure will be the one over can because ada not that one na nothing.
Okay, so let me flow now.
Pressure will be the no.
Chief, let me flow now.
Okay.
You see me can say I may say for what he said, you might think that he's right, yes, but politically, very, very wrong. Sure. We have known the NPP as a party, they themselves propagated that they are very good at coalition. So they started telling the NDC, because we don't know how to collate. They didn't know that NDC was revolutionizing the system, trying to build themselves up, putting in measures, bringing in gadgets, no normal, no experts.
So they can also
that will let them beat them to it.
Did you know so we had all body cams?
Yes.
Made the soul of
the late body cam. Oh, this man, these people. Right? The machine, the coalition system of the NPP. And yes, Dr. Bawumia be considered because of Pesasum Jemakeke.
Okay.
They had seen from their coalition set. They had lost the election. And you see that particular election, say we consider people were saying, say, not MP. No, MPs the found MP it is
but others also made an argument because of that, there were certain seats na nkakia na KMPP be ban na and NDC ede katashe
no,
but I mean these were things
I've heard that same thing from an MPP MP or parliament.
I want to flow. I have a lot of thoughts.
Flow.
You see, empty sir concession number one, they knew it, they had seen it. Per their calculation, their collation, everything that look, no matter what we do. The presidency was what one can say, your friend said, MPC you're losing. He conceded on the presidential, which he was the flag bearer, right? Knowing what they have seen, and Dr. Babu, the quality, I don't know. You go for no quality, that should have been a plus for the NPP, for even all of them who are contesting now to campaign on it. Say yeah, person G. Into a bedroom pen, so I say a consider a friend say, a friend say, as you see,
this is your mom on original election.
Yeah, but you see, we are
it's no experience. More than Doctor. It's there. Party for you deal. Sorry. And to other party for no. What checking them and more information than there. Yes, if you saw consultation at the Kodo. Na ehu there yes. At the time President Mahama no concede the crowd. No BJ nature no create feed and then go that's how politics is.
Okay.
Yes. Fact of the matter is that Dr. Baumia's concession was not only to tell us a person the figures told them clearly. Otherwise, the people who are around him said woman you take bonkoso for no man can say I didn't know you but concede. No. They saw it clear, said the figures, nothing could match it. Say, Omeka say you're trend so. Until the man considered it should have been a plus for the MPP. Now you are using it against the man. We are no free one. The man, Honorable Kennedy, upon himself. Now no one some across the spectrum has destroyed him to the point that say maybe a delegator. And this particular last comment, I will not give my vote to him. You see, delegates are both Christians and Muslims. Say, what be a network to say your word despite media? Now, as a CEO, we better home. And my the network now super sorry for you. It was so unprintable. And fear sorry for the team, and sorry for no be the delegates. In fear of team, the judiciary has been maligned by the Kennedy Japan. Allegations of insult, not pure insult we saw. This is somebody who stood on a friend saying, CPSO, to me, the President Muhammad said raw insult to raw. To me, do a bad term raw. There's no single individual or group of people in this country who do a more term, including the youth. Including his own party.
Or Sani said, Nipano, if you listen, I mean, so for instance, or I dear, name yet no come was someone, and no, a boniana.
As for
to say the lay person, to say they okay. I'm not in support of Sibia, we do be at them raw, and no me bonabasa, I dear. But Ocas are so for in free woman seems to be also a expose, a binum nam coin bisua. Mubru he knew what for be musica binoma pool into expose woman. Was it wrong?
You see, the way and manner he went about it, using his media, was total. Because you see, the media is an entity that we will be and can you who film kakaba and Gina said the credibility of that entity, no, a best standing out.
Okay.
You can't tag despite media with any of these things. I know what I say. Despite me, the moon say as of be more ASA or ABCD. I don't just so right. And some or can fast off of him. If you do good as sort of Christianity, and yes, I suffer what picking it back on keke. But no more course, so no some war. Certain presidents say, my brother Ibrahim Mahama, a friend saying a ma, and all these things that we are seeing. Oh, nipa and sesawo. Enti misuno. Some fans say china okura power. Only digan as well. You be finish. The character will be exhibited in quantums, in folds.
Now, what is any passer? And I know the owner is any passer. Okay.
Right? Or you'll be his principle doesn't, you cannot bend his principles. That's how I see him. And he said, or toe line where you are, no matter what advisor will be man, baby, we will toe the same line.
And as I say, one ten and on a say, and you be no.
Do I hear go or no?
And I win you what
Debbie. I can't say be at sub you come home brassy. Right. You don't pensua politics no. Me a businessman. That's the other aspect of it. Don't ever hand over power to a businessman.
Why? That one day I will see myself as a businessman. No, you don't have to say that.
You see, managing a country. Managing a country is different from managing a company or such an entity like a company. And now when you say it is the same, please. You see, there's no business. Mr. Read my lips. Almost everything he has said, read my lips. And he has gone ahead to say, every politician, every rich man in this country is a thief. Read my lips. Right? And then he was quizzed. You are also a rich man. Can you be? I will not vote for Kromfo, so take that out. I have experienced the Convention People's Party at a point where a businessman was in charge of affairs. I'm not saying we use only business ADP party, no. But when Papa Kwesindo left the CPP, party will collapse. We have not the party has not been revived up to date. Because everything that was being used, no, cars, chief. Obi Kwame Nkrumah, a pempem stock run will be. No, or what Timama, selfless.
It's a businessman, this doesn't mean say a government institutions and not the car, not any equipment and on using to free a beman was I generally.
That be what the minus share business, no matter what, you can. You see, let's face facts.
You'll be now knowing the business that with or without a buyer, and as a with or without some be a president or running a business there, then I would be a minus.
You see,
and as a minus business.
What here? He has complained bitterly on several occasions about the fact that a party buyer by taxes or more so. We are no free or more crepon say, you want to be more contract, be more where so. Can Professor Nwankasa Baba a president? Can he come out to say me a president and so my party no or my cripple numa or more the taxes go so I'm telling you said there's no businessman already a money or mine ebe share sir I will better say the business egu or more the money sika no be share what the best was Canada. Look, people who have been able to manage a country across the globe, they are people who came from nowhere. Ebi mo no mo DJ keke Madagascar. Our president will know a DG. Look at Ukraine, where Zelensky is a comedian. We have had people, Trump or Brent, because of the fact itself. Obey this, they better also. If you saw the presidency, and the companies needing more travel. No businessman is a fool, in quote. Let me use the word advisably. Businessmen, you see, you have a radiant on paper and some you. Businessmen, you know, man with the man. No, better than business or revamp. Of course, or revamp Ghana here. But I can assure you, sir, businessmen are not good for managing a country. We are looking for Obia or what mama or man. Do a person or man ye baby na Obia enya adwuma aye. Na nkofo omo sika dada no. The impression is that they are already rich. Omo fa ye sika nya hwe. Obi mo bo mo ka kire say they don't need Ghana's money. No sika dada. they were born with golden spoons, etc. Omo buy on your boy. Omo lutu o man say fala no mo de koye. Aye bu so ehwe boy yenhu omo. Don't trust a businessman. And apart from that, over Canadian pound, wherever you are, maintain. This is politics, and this is national women be. The Obama or man so dachi. I must have a say in it. Once at least many are. I'm saying, say, pay your utterances across the spectrum. Or one casa crop of Babon, say, pa president, forget it. A idea on person on Pekra. You be so rest. I say, I still have any intention. Say, person Babel president. I say, look, in politics, you put positions, but my brother so many pan one say. I'm called a say. No start to say only a president there and your idea only find the future crowd no trouble. Now no listen everywhere. Go to TikTok. Anytime. No matter what can you get that from Dr. Baumia and the rest of the if you take out the so West will go. Any of you because see the power about. Those are probably the most the two statements I want make here and I say two things I want here. The maker say it's a dent on his image. Apart from the scandal of the student, buyout, it was linked to him. No man. There's nothing wrong with Dr. Duchum. We reckon the Japan. Or no, the question and now questioning first Dr. Baumia way back say, "Mona money your question and as uncle for your mama." We reckon Dr. Baumia. Honestly, we are not now because but it's nothing much. But this particular man, his own party, all of them, the arsenals are on Dr. Baumia, hadn't he? And all of them, they have heaped their arsenals on Dr. Baumia. Tell me one single utterance of Dr. Baumia I just say we insinuate and we cast aspersion on the colleagues no contest no. Said they are not competent and I said they don't qualify. And also, if you say, oh, you my favor, my old party, you should caveat my now party, no, and now Abashim, and now President Edi, and send me against somebody who has been in the party for over 20 years now. I didn't know money or there's a reason. This is the only person, in my opinion, which party in nature now. He's the only meek person amongst them are to me a reform party. If you want to bring Obia, like I said, and then they can block the Akufo-Addo factor. Now, transfer share party, no meaning the way forward. But if you bring Obia Nakuma Chief Le Trump, yeah,
but so be so because and until thought that we are a military rules and as a regime a good because it been more on one year thing. Into when you say so be so any so share. Nipa no beti me a share among the rules and regulations and get me I more me the year Juman so because I will share other countries and yes and nipa no munyo mo fa ho dia ngomom pese be ye nimra so ba mo se mra no edi wa edi wo yeso amra no so be di na hefo na be enforce sa amra no so you need a leader na ni so share obeti me enforce from that perspective only one so
I don't know can be a benevolent dictator. But it's in some aspect, you must look at that benevolent dictator say, all in the interest of Ekuno and Oman and Onwankasa. You understand? And you must put all these things in place. Me a Muslim, and me a delegate. I won't vote for him. For one single reason of Ahmed Swale say, won't in the picture be grabonting. The picture will be grabonting, and that is what the impression we all have.
All right, and also when say investigations near the Apostle told just say the facts any picture the better bonting Tina. No,
perception I want to say. Perception I want to say. All along, there was nothing Ahmed Swale said the picture better bonting. Who leaked those pictures? Who brought those pictures outside? And the records are there, the videos are there. Say, we know I mean, you see, so let's be very careful. Let us be very careful. And me, I'll be frank and say it as it is. Mon koyi nipa, o mapanyi kufo tufubi. Mon koyi nipa, obeka party na bom. Nipa onye tutrasem. Nipa obetumi akaye nyina bom. Na dia koso no. I don't think say delegate if they are going to commit themselves to the cause of the party. Ombe you be or to trust them. Finally, she said all these Nkrofo in summer a fan of making. What they call Baumia circles more. Or Obia na no et se panie. You no be to her advice say beya say pano muntu no flonja kasa no. Because Obia wo ba party man na wo Obia wa hwew wan kasa babonti be kan so to pick up crama wa boa wo no no ma te make work na dey pon wa boa wa ye say wa ye na wo ko gina bonten and then because or contest we nipa wo opportunity na wo be gu no hifie di na tem as if to say man wo ye hwe ma wo da safo no wo hinti no anka instead so beto abama wo supporter no ombe akoto amani pa fufuro enti advice na enu ye di bu abonten na Nkrofo de so kam say atosum enti kokuo no madwen ne say ye tu sa Nkrofo no fo ama adwobro aba e ma sa tantrums no omojai we work in the Japan side no so the same a sharp teeth you be and also I want to believe say ya terminal kakra Dr. Baumia ba out or can say a moment fa obi ho hi enka se mo doc obi do side part ho hi beto about yaw right so see am the could say me in my opinion you win the election but the margin if you manage your campaign team well and those who speak for you, if you manage them well, that is the margin you can show. Say, I have won and I have won it credibly and meritoriously. Otherwise, me party, me a delegate, I have more than 1,000 reasons to vote against one of them in this particular two-pronged approach election or Mokwe. And I think, say, Dr. Baumia is a reformist, is a reformer, and he can help the party to grow.
Okay. Okay, I just want to do some quick You see, who is a businessman? Who is a businessman? The reason why I'm making a moment now, the people contesting the election, they are all businessmen.
Exactly.
Baumia himself, are you telling me he has no business? Baumia, ntisi to sidu, ombo tomato stock rather.
Well, Mbeto Jama in business.
Exactly. And in the quest for looking for political power, you can push the people who make you yourself who you are as a government in the ditch and want to rule. That's why I disagreed with him and said, because there is no law that stops you from doing business and running politics, except that when you assume office, you have to be truthful enough now. Meton banku, meton fufu, meton day. Say see amanya dem position. Meja meju man nam dama asani. Don't shadow mam na munko serve aban. There is nobody in this country. Quiet to me.
I own your business.
Who is a businessman?
No, some be Santi. Na President John Dramani Mahama o business. It's
President Mahama obetu makare since o sidun ansana onyi business.
Bon company ba kunji. O dey bon company.
And I miss the I mean minyim no company. I mean minyim no company.
Da hono mo na here ka chief.
Na miss one hour ye one onye bi edutu mo amaka da own school. Up to now own school. School no or charity. Then own hotels. Hotel no own MPP for no go conference. I mean, what kind of logic is this?
What kind
of logic
is making a general statement. Don't give a country to a businessman.
Ame. Let me tell you something today. What brought me into frontline politics? Greenwich Meridian Terminal. It was a terminal that I was the first person to do an inland export terminal in Tema for cashew. Go and ask. When people come to me and they come and collect money, that's when I said that. Now, Professor Ameso Oba basic president. Now, Nkrofo baba na fifi na mi fi ha. Antina ebe ye politics no usumade. Na mu mpe aba no. No bi hu de osume yen. Na politician na lo win election. No by government no govern country ya. Businessman for no wan kan wan bom na say government or your biggest employer wa ma ho adwuma mo ya wana no be adwuma. Enti what is wrong? Say one na your business in the group of them. Among the business people no who be no who the yipani traits or way or your president and in this case I'm not talking about Kennedy Japan. That's why I'm saying that the general statement that you make on this big platform that don't give a country to a businessman.
Yes.
For me, it's not accurate.
So they will enrich themselves.
They will enrich themselves.
For me,
listen,
there are people who have even gone to politics and they are suffering.
Now, maybe chief member.
There are business people who have gone to politics and they are suffering. What about that?
What you said, they own your business.
What kind of logic is this?
They own your businessman now, obey rule to you, no, and you're up to with satisfaction. What about that?
Hey, do your campaign, but
you see,
this general statement is quite worrying.
You see, that is, it is not.
To me, it's worrying.
Businessman, but to
worrying.
Na mamu and so when and on so way.
I say before say Nanado by D or Manson. Now, yeah, until say Ukra company, it will be made as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, law firm.
Meaning already assembly.
Now, law firm no kerosene.
Already,
law firm no your profit. Why you do my with your
business?
No, that's why I asked him this. Who is a businessman?
You see.
Just go to Google.
Chief Ghana. We are dealing with Africa and Ghana, for that matter. We know how our people behave. How good we are when we get certain.
It's not all of us, bro.
I know.
So why do you make a general blanket statement?
You see.
Chief,
maybe you could have polished it in the quest of your lover boy, Baumia.
No, Baumia is not my lover.
I know. In the race there, he's fine with you. I mean, you said you wish you were. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Amongst all of them, Baumia has shown diplomacy. You see, he appears diplomatic.
Diplomacy more than Kwabena Japan.
Underground diplomacy. What did they about me? What did he say about
you are making all these analysis based on the things
Oh.
No more for Dr. One person, Dr. Baumia.
Now Baumia no sitting president you incompetent.
The word incompetent by Mahama Breso. It is both Dr. Baumia and friends.
Baumia no opportunity no better so no ye jumano. Or you're competent or not incompetent.
At the end of the day, didn't we see the reason why Dr. Baumia failed Portal?
Besides, so incompetent when he was in government.
It has never come out of my mouth.
But he was competent. John Mahama.
To say Dr. Baumia is incompetent, John Mahama is incompetent.
No, not you. I'm saying you, Baumia said so. Oh no, we are working together. We are
working together. My point. Businessmen are dangerous for running a country. Go.
It is we the businessmen who are beholding you the citizens. So why are you saying that?
What you want to write it down.
Businessmen are those businessmen are those who open up the economy based on the government environment to be creative.
Yes, because the government is the biggest employer.
And give a country to a businessman. Our companies that we are seeing, so much transfer.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
that's my stand. And I want to believe that a lot of people share that with me.
Very soon. Nobody will be somebody. I posted it on my page yesterday. Very soon, very soon. I'm telling you, mark it anyway.
You say so, be president. Business is something. So
maybe be president. The be chairman. Now, be the
business is here.
The business is here. Business.
Underground.
You don't say what should be president. But there are certain businesses. Millions of dollars have been invested in it. It will shock you. And do you remember the amount of money your Trump quotes in his businesses? The amount of money he lost during his government's own operations. These are quantum heavy money.
So you are suspecting that the president will be diverted.
Whatever business is not good.
Now, the president and I say, "Obey business now, we business here, obey."
and the fact taxpayers is
me be so be business now we be our bay.
Or be
Like or no be president. And also or the entrepreneurship. You know, we go and teach people to be
my children. Company and I said
no, not this company. No, from the point he's making.
No, say because I'm based on the personal company.
He was generalizing or saying never do. My friend can be a millionaire.
No, say see as I walk now because so this can be shame dia.
Exactly.
And I me be say on one company no this case expand their
assistance. You put my free can ho. Say businessman be president. No businessman no penny whatever no. A banner say you grow entrepreneurs into business like there is more
and then
the NDC also NEIP or Macrofo or Soncrofo
personal business.
No, listen. Wait, you are missing something. Government initiative, no, is it doing government business or is supporting individuals to form their personal businesses?
Individuals, but government's not created like a bigger umbrella, and beneath, you know, and was supporting individuals. But is the government, is the government going to support individual businesses or channel the money in his business to support individual businesses?
It's unfair to say to you, say who hosting programming, I come yeah, the Saturday program nemawa ube hosting the bonnet, Abraham Famao. It's unfair. I can't say that to you. And you say me a businessman.
You can't link
it. Me be a president. Na se me te Ghana swa. Me kwa ko fami Ghana is carrying na kure me business. Na Ghana mra no e.
Men can't say me na
I think you're misquoting.
Oh no, can't say.
The me ti ase ne they all communicating no. Say. Men my trust. Which I'm not in support of and that's his opinion. Na
businessman for one from 1
or say
into no so to no
or say nipa no to say the example o make here no the business egu say the business egu na say be aban here na egu ni business na say nei no oba mo obesha ma the business asan egu na say oba revive
onu de me to me who say me nipa no to you nipa ne ba answer it is a me ko cast oba revive na nipa ne ba no revive ya am I being fair to the person Martin tell me catch you say the tibia e be chiru bibi kakra
bibi de what am a example you know am a time I can say that example here we making the example no
example there
say what host we say na e ka say host dey say na obe
na makase wo uko ho it's the same thing.
You shouldn't have linked
it's the same thing. He's saying that there's somebody, let's not personalize it now where you say we're talking about it. Somebody is a businessman. And when we give the person access, not be a president. That's our business, not a co-former or the state, you know, ebe fast so they are revamping business. And I miss you. It's unfair for me to conclude. There are people who be or a big crowd or no one personally crowd they will not do. They have the idea. To me, na de bia you see enko aban institution when you say unfair jumambra or now
institution
exactly or can say be also president be no a comedian. A business. Wa register comedy business or ye comedy or go for
discount. Hold on, man, say was see. Ain't say for instance, what be ye president who business before our ban na akofom in the way I collapse what ban to say they ejumera any IP or moju omuye na wa ma e hodom no are revamp business.
President bi onim nyanse bi on yes ah. President bi onim nyanse bi on yes ah.
What must state in so every
send me the business to you. How are you going to it's my business and I have shares. Quick one.
Chief can say, sir, you be the president and I say, you be a politician, bring a figure. And I say, who businesses? What do you do? Uber resign.
Yeah, you have to get out.
Why?
Of course, I'm running allow. You cannot be on your business and still be serving the state.
Yes, thank you. That's one aspect. You be see who say, Tamana or complain say, yeah, the taxes are good so. The government nankasa handling money business koso. Contractors so you money you trade tremono. Bisanso anko ye president anko obesa.
And they mean to me answer.
Exactly the case.
Okay, yo, Mate, and pay for my men na mo asepa wo munim dia ne. money Ghana for aba beche de aka ne de agyan ma Ghana for na agya o afiefie mu a na won so watch wadwen e de afa ho ebi enti ene some de na de no so edi ho nkomo 4 killed, others injured in Garu NHIA office attack. EPA raises alarm over domestic galamsey in Accra. When you see something, say something. When something unusual area, when see a young baby, but report. Now a painful MPP flag bearer raised Bawumia best to lead NPP. Akosia Menu Canada Paul tighten grip on NPP race. Dr. Duchum dazzles delegates as he takes campaign to Central Western region inti aprobone koso ewo mantam mienu emu eye oraya wasani tano political analyst so kanisa was social media honom no chibaini
yes any message about busy here say o follow asani pa da menkai asani say after play Japan pastors, whatever now can. There are several pastors who are prophesying, including some of them that he mentioned. They are prophesying that you oil on my head.
Chief Biden, your former deputy national organizer, ANDC. Nana ye share ni muse ne Honorable Daniel ni quite titles Glover, former Greater Accra regional minister. Unfortunately, went to me and Banti Honorable ye hope se baby I want a hoodie wo ho ye chia won so na minim senya me adoma na what you say no baba be kan yensa boko so yo enti empemfo amene wo mo etwetwe nkomo empemfo me da masepa wo munim dia amane abeche
Tuesday class first time overall assessment as a standard test trials yeah just that third person number you have full 3 now and you overall assessment
my host in pe na ko onye mesa
what
now we instigator me person be say we diabolic
oh diabolic dey go back when
your happy birthday to Queen Me Amwa of Joyful Ways School, Achimota Mile 7, from your mom Mavis and the entire family. Assign so every sister Joyce or what UTV head of makeup a honomo and also me for birthday ye Emma baby I will be a Queenly Amwa of Joyful Way School, Achimota Mile 7, from your mom Mavis and the entire family. They wish you well. Happy birthday to you, my dear. God bless you so much. So and a happy 8th birthday to Chantel Sisanam Equia Segla of Glory Divine Academy at Kaswa. Na ene eye wawoda enti wawofo ene oba heme fiache wo UTV so ma happy birthday. Happy birthday to Eunice a champion of Agri Herbal from your husband Eric Yeboah Hammond of Germany enti ene eye Eunice a champion wawoda na wukunu ese o ma happy birthday. Nyame wonsha wona wonye wo kese pa wonto wonkwa enemu enso so nyame insha na wanya wo kese ebusiafo yesi bibi bo na medi bibi sa bibi no ebeto dwa nyame ya domo a jimedie bi eba bekoso na nyame admo cha mede ho nsem nyina beba beto anim dem pa cho de hwe anim wai na mede beto anim pa enti we your suspense by heavy one mame fama saso ena ne David wawoda David David Mausi, son of former director of operations CID headquarters, late superintendent retired Mr. Phyllis Koku Mausi enti neba David wawoda baby a wo bia ye ma happy birthday wejuma ye phone wadofo nyina se nyame onhraw wonto wonkwane mo na wonye wo kese pa mame fasada kese so ema Yatel GH Yatel ne shemi atade enne enti baby bia Yatel wo bia medana se pa ne nsa no efe papa nti ko Instagram bo Yatel GH a obehu location na wo de she Google map mo a obehu wo ho no mo Yatel GH na onso mpamata de emfama better na sesende wama me ho I enjoyed your show with your panelists. Good service to Mother Ghana. Mark Ewusi Ako, convener Election Watch Ghana. Okay, you yo nti we say koma munyina so my yade why enjoy show okay nti wa wo fie me da wo so wase pass so any Mark Ewusi Ako yeda wase se wo show you wani agye de ye ho for God and country wa wo fie a wo abefonten tan so a wo hwedwumedie asada kese pa eye wo de sada ne da wo gibre na wo hwe Adekye Nsroma the entire crew me se mentena mo so na ma sorry yami shamo sada ne da mo bo mechi edom odofo hu ye mobo na se odi ochina dom ya hye ne so se Adekye Nsroma e wo ho no mo e ma na sabe ya yeso to me yimpa ye ma wo se onyame ntutu wanam ensi ye wonya wakoma so ade nyina emfa ma na de wo ye bi o ma ne nyanhya nkanka wonsa no adwuma wonhira so emfa wonsa no nkobokro no fa ye adwuma den fa ye adwuma pa na nyame enhira so so emfa emma me din dia benachi boache me na me besom wone maka